Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sam and welcome to the Ellie Rose Party Designs community. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how you can assemble your very own cake topper. It's like a shaker 3D cake topper, and the theme is going to be Ryan's World. Now my desk does look like a bit of a hot mess, but I will be showing you exactly what we're going to be needing. So you'll be needing all of your printables. I will explain all of this in a second. You need some sort of glue. At the moment I am just using a little tape runner. I would normally use hot glue, but I've ran out, so I am just using a glue tape runner. You need some sort of pop dots and some just foam adhesive little dots like that. And for inside of your shaker you would need glitter. I've got a few different things I'm going to use. I'm going to try all of these here. They're just called, I don't even know what they're exactly called, but that's what they look like. And then also some glitter. I'm going to give that a go. And then your stick, however you're going to use, however you're going to place it into your cake. And I'm just going to be using these straws here because they are food safe, and we'll be using those. Alrighty, and then I've got in my basket here all the different printables and attachments that we have. Okay, so I'm just going to sort out my desk and I'll be right back. Alright, to get started with your cake topper, we're going to be assembling the back part of our topper. So all I've got is two cardstocks, a white one and a yellow one. They are about 80 GSM, so they are quite thick. And all I'm going to do is put some foam adhesive dots, whatever you want to call them, at the back there just to give it. So all I'm going to be doing is, show you, placing that on the inside this time. So it goes in on the inside, as opposed to like I did with this one here, which I thought was just a bit messy by having it stuck on the back. But it doesn't really matter. If you want to opt out for that, you can. You're welcome to just stick it at the back. Alright, so all I'm going to do is, but we're going to pop in our straw later on. So all we're going to do is, let's pop in our dots. Alright, so now we're just going to pop our yellow on top. Like so. Just make sure that it is even. Okay, like that there, so there is a bit of a gap between there and a big enough gap in there to stick. Alright, so the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to add my centerpiece or my circle onto the cake topper. Now on this one here I did use, I don't know if you can see it, but I did do like a 3D type of effect on this one, but I noticed that the shaker, they kept getting stuck in there, so I'm not too sure if I want to do it, but it does look quite nice, so I might just do it anyhow and see how we go if I add a lot more shaker bits to it. Alright, so I'm just going to peel you off. Alright, and then, oopsie, I bent it a bit. Alright, and then let's just stick you on. Okay, just making him look a little bit raised up, like so. Alright, and then I'm going to just put some glue at the back. So I'm just using a glue, it's just called a glue tape. You can probably find it any stationery store. Sometimes I find it's just a lot easier than pulling out the glue gun and that. Alright, so let's pop you in the center-ish. Same up there. Okay, and then let's just put it down. Actually, you know what, I think I might have. Let me just double check this. Not that it's going to make a difference. No, it'll be alright. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I have got 2 foam circles here. These are just made out of foam, and this is what's going to separate my adhesive tape on there, which is going to be going on there. So the adhesive tape is obviously going to be on the foam, and the foam is going to be glued onto around my main circle. Alright, and then by having the 2 lots of foam, I am just making it raised about that thick. Alright, now you can do a lot more. You can make it even thicker if you want to. There's a few different ways of doing this. I find the most quickest way is just cutting out some foam with my Cameo. The other way I've done it in the past is using these, but it's just a little bit more time consuming. So all you're doing is gluing that onto the bottom over there, and you just gluing all the way around, and then instead of using these, you would then place your adhesive, not adhesive, sorry, acetate, I don't know why I'm calling it adhesive, onto there like that. Alright, so and then the other one too is just printing out a whole bunch of cardstock, so like 10 of them, and gluing them together. That's another option too, and then you just keep gluing them together until you are happy with the width or the thickness of your circle part of your shaker. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is, let's just move you to the side, and I am just going to glue these 2 foams together, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Let me just make sure that they match up. When I pulled it off the cutting mat, it did move slightly, so it might just be a bit out of shape, but that's okay because you're not going to see it anyhow. Alright, so let's just trying to not make it bend out of shape. Alright, oops, stuck to my fingers, and let's just figure out, once it's stuck on there, it's stuck on there. So you just got to make sure that you are happy with where it is placed. Okay. Alright, and then what's going to happen is this now is going to be placed onto there. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just do, oopsie, oh no, probably, oh, please don't tell me your tips up. Okay. So just around the edge. Okay, and then let's put you on. Now you could probably put on tape, glue onto this part too, it's up to you. I just prefer to do it on there. Okay, alright, so there it's on there. Okay, you're not really going to see that, so it makes no difference. So how you have it stuck on there. Now the next thing I want to do is, so this is going to be that part there. Alright, the black and the white. So all we're going to do is stick that on there. Okay. Now let's have a look at the shape of it. Okay, there it is there. Alright, now that we're going to pop our adhesive, our acetate just on top over here. Okay, let me just see about there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some glue on here. Just trying to get it more on the edge, and you want to make sure that this is stuck in quite well, because you don't want to have any gaps or anything for the glitter and all the sparkle things to come out, because it is going on a cake, let's not forget. Alright, so let's pop you on. The main thing is that it covers the hole like that there. Alrighty, now that is going to go on top there. Okay, but before we do that, we need to add some things. So let's have a look here. I'm going to go with, just open this bag. Alright, so now I'm going to add in some of my shaker goodies. So I'm going to add some of these. Now you don't want to be stingy with this, you want to actually be doing quite a few, otherwise it doesn't look as nice when there's only a few little things. Alright, and I'm just going to add some glitter. Okay. Now the only thing about glitter is that it goes everywhere. Alright, and then the next one. Now you can do these 3D cake toppers without all this shaker stuff on the inside. Sometimes I think, like, is it worth it having all of this extra stuff? Because once the cake is once the cake topper is facing upwards, you kind of not going to see it, because it's all going to go to the bottom. So I don't know, it's all the craze at the moment, so we'll just give it a go and just, yeah, have fun with it. Alright, so there it is. So I need to just grab something. Let's just mix it in a little bit. Alright, now I'm just going to add some glue to my top part of my shaker. And remember, you want to make sure that it is completely sealed up. Alright. Okay, now I'm just going to bring you forward and now this part has sticking out, but that's okay because you're not going to see it anyhow, so I'm not too fussed by that. But like I said, it did get out of shape when I pulled it off the mat. Now let me just make sure that it is. And there it is there. Okay, but that's what it's going to look like. Alright, so let's keep going. I'm just going to pop that one aside, and I'm just going to go into my drawer of my little bag of goodies here, and I'm just going to start assembling some of my items. Alrighty, so I just kept going with gluing all of my pieces together. Now I had a bit of a little boo-boo. I kind of first of all put the glue on the wrong side of the C, so I thought I would turn it over, and then it got stuck to my table and it tore off, as you can see over there. As you can see over there. So this is only just for this tutorial. I wouldn't obviously use it if I was giving this to a customer, but just so you are aware, that is why it is like that. But I wasn't going to go over it and cut out another one just yet. Alright, so all of our pieces, and now all we're going to do is pretty much we want to make it raised off of the shaker part, and by doing that all we're going to do is pop in our pop dots and some of these little foam ones which are maybe a little bit thicker too, and what you can do is add them together to make it a little bit more thicker. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just pop in two together just to make it raised a little bit more. And I want to pop my 5 higher, so I'm just going to stick you there, and I'm just going to do the same. I'm going to need about probably 2 there. Alright, and probably 1 there. These ones are a lot more difficult to peel off, and the pop dot ones are a little easier. Okay, and then I might just use a pop dot to put at the back on the side. So let's just see how we're going to go with this. So I'm going to pop you so you see what I'm doing here. Alright, and then I'm just going to stick you, my friend, underneath. Like so. Okay, I probably could have moved them more slightly that way, but that's okay. Alright, so now let's do something over here. Here is my sunshine. I'm not going to go and stick one on each one of those. I just think it's kind of pointless. So I'm going to put one over there and a pop dot over here. So pop dot's going to go there. And then I'll use you. And peel you off. And I'm going to just stick you just as close to the edge of the shaker as possible, because you don't really want to see it showing through. Alright, here's another one about there. Okay, now let's stick you. Now actually I probably should have done the pop dots on either side rather. Let's just pop you there, and let's just place it on. to about there. Perfect. Okay, it's starting to look like a cake topper. Alright, I'm going to do my stars last because I want to pop in my characters and my my name. So let's just see here exactly where I'm going to go with these. So I'm going to pop you in there. So he's going to go here. And then I'm just going to pop another one just on his nose area. Alright, so let's stick you about there. Alright, perfect. Now let's grab you and you're going to go about, say, there. So I'm going to need one there and one there. So we're going to use a pop dot for the face. And then 2 of these for the bottom part. Take you off. You off. And peel that part off too. Alright. And let's stick you, say about there. Okay, perfect. And then we're just going to do these 2 over here. Alright, and we're nearly there. Alrighty, as you can see, I've placed my little pop dots on there. So these ones here I only put 2 lots on, and then these ones here I put those 3. I put 3 lots on, and then that one I also put 3 lots on. Okay, because that's going to be obviously where the name is. So let's go ahead and I'm going to probably, yeah, let's pop you on first. About there. And then let's add a peck to about there. And then I'm just going to add in my name and just looking at where I want to place it about there. About there. Alright, awesome. It's coming together nicely now. There you go. Alright, and then now I'm just going to add in my stars. So the purple star is going to go on the edge, as you can see by the border of the cake topper. That there is going to have a double one on there, and I'm just going to pop you just on there like that. Alright, and then these 2 here, I'm just going to pop a pop dot on like so, and let's just peel these. Alright, and you can go about there, and you can go about there. Perfect. I'm liking that. There you go. And then we now just need to add in our little glue stick. Our straw. So by doing that, we need to place it inside about there. Okay, now that part there I would probably definitely hot glue that part. Okay, so all I would do is just hot glue that like that. I would then open it up like so, and then I would just trying to show you guys what I'm doing, and all I'm going to do then is, so that will be open, and then I would just slide that through there, making sure that it is in the middle and that it is in giving enough length at the bottom to go inside the cake. Now you don't have to use these straws. I just like using them because I have lots of them. But it just makes it a lot more neater at the back as opposed to that. Alrighty, but that is pretty much it. So comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you think it's a good idea of adding the shaker goodies or not? I think next time I would probably add these, but not the glitter, because the glitter seems to get stuck everywhere. So I'm not really liking the glitter part, but I am liking these little shaker things. And when it's face up, you can kind of still see them. I don't know if you can see that, but even if it was like completely up straight like that, you can still see them at the bottom. But I don't know, let me know in the comments section below what you think and how you would make this. Alright, so that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed something different with me assembling this cake topper. If you like these type of videos, let me know and I can definitely make some more. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.